Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I am Trevor and this is Anna. We are the Delightful Travelers. If you happen to be new around here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're returning, well, it's nice to see you again.
We are currently in Puerto Rico, and I'd say today is one of our favorite types of vlogs to shoot. We are doing a Puerto Rican food tour here in San Juan. A whole lot about Puerto Rican food, but what we do know, I think there's a lot of fried stuff, so I don't know how healthily we'll be eating today. A lot of fritters, plantains, rice, chicken, pork, beans, that kind of thing.
So we're making our way down one of the main streets here. It's past 12 o'clock. We have not eaten yet. We are absolutely starving, and we think we just found a place.
Alright guys, we found a place. It's pretty busy in here and loud, so hopefully you can hear us okay. If you're watching our last video, you now know that we have a new camera, which means also a new mic, so we're really putting it to the test in the last couple of videos. We did order already, we're waiting for our food, but we did get a medalla, which is their domestic beer. It's what we generally call like a beachy kind of lager. It's very easy drinking.
Okay, I'm gonna start it off today. I'm gonna try these Bacalaitos. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, I shouldn't even try, but they're cod fritters basically. So I'm gonna try it just on its own. It's tasty. It's not too fishy at all. You guys probably know we don't eat a lot of seafood on this channel. I had to try these. I'm almost curious if you would notice the seafood taste or not, but they're really dry on their own. They're meant to be dipped, so let me do that. And we're not sure what the dipping sauce is, but hopefully it's gonna make them better. Yeah, it's like a spicy queso. It's like a spicy cheese dip. It's like a little peppery as well. It's really good. These are actually tasty. I wasn't sure what to expect. The inside's kind of soft. The outside's a little bit hard, but they make for a great snack.
So this is the Asopao. It's a soup with chicken and rice, and there's actually full-on chunks of chicken in here. Really interesting. It's not like they didn't take the bones out, so let's try it. Really, really good. Nice and light. It's like your traditional chicken soup, but it has lots and lots of flavor in there. They clearly put tons of different types of like herbs and spices. Really good. That one must have cheese in it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try it without the sauce. Very basic, but good. Like deep fried cheese. Yeah. Not a ton of flavor, a little bit of salt. I think the sauce would be extra good. So let's try that. Kind of like a spicy mayo, maybe?
Yeah, it is kind of like a spicy mayo.
Yeah.
I got a chicken one of these, so there's little surprises throughout here, but it looks really hot. I can see the steam coming off it, but I'm gonna try dipping it right away. And I'm just going for it. Oh. Yeah. I like that better than the cheese. The chicken is really tender. It's almost like a pulled chicken, and there's a whole lot of flavor going on in there. And now it's perfect when you mix it with the crunchy outside. You got the soft chicken, and you got that spicy mayo or cheese dip. It's a really good combo. The more we get into this, I just keep on enjoying the meals more. Okay, last up here, Anna is breaking into the Tostones.
Yeah.
See how this is.
Which I thought were on a plantain, but it does not look like a plantain that I get into it. It's either like a potato or maybe yuca, something like that. And then it's got chicken and sauce on the top.
Of all the dishes on the plate here, it is the most interesting looking.
Really good too. Potato maybe? I'm gonna guess potato, but I could be totally wrong on that. It's a similar texture to a potato that it's on. Almost like a mashed potato, but like put into a little fritter. And then the chicken on top has like kind of a tomatoey sauce, but like with some spices added to it. I'm definitely digging this one. It might be my favorite.
Alright guys, a whole lot of hours have passed. We had to take a little break. We may have went into a food coma. We're off to try to find some more Puerto Rican food, and we're looking for one thing in particular.
We are. We heard that a dish called mofongo. Mofongo?
I think it's mofongo. And if we don't find this dish, we failed at this video.
Right, so that's the goal.
Hold us to that. If we fail, let us know.
There is an absolute ton of traffic today. It's Saturday, so maybe that's it, but it's like, where are you guys going?
I think what's funny about that is I often say, where's everybody going? I have no idea. I know where we're going. We're trying to find a place called Ozarko? No.
I don't know.
That's a horrible pronunciation. We'll get back to you on that in a minute. Alright guys, we've found the restaurant. It's called Orozco's. I was way off. I don't know what I was trying to say out there, but it's a cute little place. It is a little touristy, but there's lots of locals as well, and it's just, the vibe in here is like really intimate. It's very neighborhood feel, as you can probably tell from the footage, but we do see mofongos on the menu. We're gonna order those. We're gonna get into that now.
So the food has arrived. It's kind of torturing me at the moment, but I'll explain it instead of eating it right away, guys. So this is our mofongo. So I think down below here, you will see mashed stuffed plantains. It might be a green plantain or a sweet plantain, not sure which one. And then we got chicken on top, but you can get they had loads of different options. You can get pork, beef, different types of fish, everything basically. And then over here, we got this. Actually, when I read about it, I thought it was a main dish, but apparently it's a side. It's called Arroz con Gandules. I'm probably saying that totally wrong, but it's basically rice with pigeon peas.
I'm going for this. I'm just gonna go for some chicken first. This looks really good. It's very tender, I can tell just how easily my fork is going into the chicken. Oh yeah. Oh wow. That is so good. Wow, the first thing that's coming to my mind, it feels like it's almost in like a gravy sauce. It's not quite, it's very stew-like, but it is similar to the soup we had today, which I forget the name of course, but it was like a chicken and rice soup. I forget the Puerto Rican name. But showstopper here so far, this chicken just falls apart in your mouth. Oh, it's just covered in the sauce. You're gonna absolutely love this one, but there's something else down here. Let's see if we can get into this. This must be the part of the plantain, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I think the plantain must be underneath.
Yeah, I think the plantain is underneath, and I think I got a piece of that now. Interesting, like just, you know, the way the fork feels going into it, it feels potato-like. Wow. Oh, that's so good. It's a little bit sweet. I know we weren't sure if it's gonna be like a sweet plantain. I think it's a green, like a mashed plantain. But the flavors go really well together because you got that marinated like stewy chicken, and then you got this really like dense, heavy plantain, and the flavors just balance out. Like this is good. I get why this is the dish people told us to try in Puerto Rico.
Okay, it's my turn. I got some chicken, I think maybe a little bit more. But I just noticed they have this huge bottle of homemade hot sauce on the table. I poured some on my plate and it smells amazing. So I'm gonna have to dip mine in. Wow.
I don't know how I missed the hot sauce.
It's amazing. It's so good. There are so many different types of chilies in there. It's not too hot, so if you're like terrified of hot sauce, it's a little bit spicy, but nothing too crazy. But it's got loads of flavor in it. There's like, it's not just definitely not just one type of chili in there. It's really good, and it goes super well with that plantain.
Are you digging the chicken? Because it's kind of like, I found it stew-like in a way.
It is. So it's like very comfort food.
Yeah, that's a good explanation.
It's like really dense. It's almost like mashed potatoes. Yeah, it kind of feels like Thanksgiving dinner, but like add Caribbean twist to it.
Yeah, I think we need to try the rice.
Yeah, let's do that. It's good. Loads of flavors going on. It's not your basic rice. Lots of like savory, spicy, yummy things happening.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe we put a little bit of hot sauce in that rice.
I'm gonna put a lot. That hot sauce, honestly, is the showstopper for me.
Oh,
it like adds a whole new dimension to this whole meal. I love it.
All right, I got some of the rice with the hot sauce.
Woo!
There's some heat going on. It's good heat because that hot sauce is incredible. This rice is the perfect companion to the mofongo. That's all I can say. It's like the Robin to the Batman on this plate. It's perfect. We heard it was great. I'm so glad we got the combo. The food in Puerto Rico is great. It's all I can say. And you know what? Over the next few days, I just want to try more.
Can I just point out that I love the picture that's behind you?
Oh,
it
yeah.
makes it look like we're sitting on a beach right now.
Yeah, we're not sitting on a beach. I promise. We're in a very crowded, sort of locally half touristic restaurant. Okay, we're back at our Airbnb now, and I think it's pretty safe to say that our favorite kind of days to pick up the camera and film are when we do these food videos, right?
Yeah, they always end up being definitely the most delicious days. And if we weren't doing them, we probably would never try half the things that we actually do on video. You know, we do our research and then we come up with a bunch of stuff that we'd never even heard of before.
Like, here's an example.
And it typically ends up being delicious.
Yeah, an example is Mofongo.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before.
Never heard of it before. Today, it's Puerto Rico's thing. It's one of their big cuisines. Now, I'm not going to lie, when we read about Puerto Rican food online, it didn't sound like quite our thing. Like, we just know they don't like spicy food at all, and that's like one of our favorite things. But we did find today that, well, we found some great hot sauce in that last meal.
Yeah.
But
so I wouldn't say they don't like spicy food, but they like to add it to their food as
right. Yeah.
Their
It's
own
not
preference.
in the food, so
Yeah.
there's like condiments and things like that.
Yeah.
That was a pleasant surprise, and I actually made this video in this whole Puerto Rican food adventure maybe one of our favorites to date. It was pleasantly surprising.
Especially the end of it with the mofongo and the rice, and then of course the hot sauce.
Yeah, guys.
Such a good combo.
So now, if you haven't seen the last video yet, make sure you go do that because, well, we were exploring San Juan. Specifically, we were hanging out at this place called La Placita, which is kind of like the neighborhood market hangout, is the best way I can describe it. And what do we got up next?
Next week we're gonna be, you've been waiting for it, Old San Juan.
Yes. So I know everyone, that's what you think of when you think of Puerto Rico. So Old San Juan's coming. We're going to dedicate an entire video to that. It's probably going to be very long. So we will see. But so far, we're having so much fun in Puerto Rico. I think that's pretty easy to see.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Puerto Rico, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.